Cineplex Studios. Just watch us now.
Hello, Jason.
This is Evelyn, my therapist. Hi, I'm Jason Miles. I had an appointment to see you. I'm sorry I'm running a little bit late.
Of course. Come in and have a seat. I am your therapist.
Well, not for much longer.
Stop! Okay, can you just stop talking like that? It's really upsetting. I never thought in a million years that I'd be in a situation like this. I try so hard to avoid these things.
You love him, don't you?
Jason is my client who I try to help, nothing more. What were you looking for, Jason?
For us to be together. Evelyn? Evelyn! Why are you avoiding me? Why did you disappear?
I am your therapist, not your girlfriend. That part of my life is over now.
You're the one I love.
Am I? If I go missing, are you gonna come searching for me too?
It's one thing not to tell his family. It's another not to tell the man who is in love with you.
I am in love with you. I think I deserve to know why the one woman I want to spend the rest of my days with won't admit that she's in love with me.
Mom! I was in love once. A long time ago.
It sounds like Jason has several things that he needs to accept.
I made a mistake. I have been suffering for it ever since. This is not about me, this is about us.
Since when, now?
You have to find it within yourself to believe.
Myself. Right.
I never intended to hurt you.
Sometimes you have to fight for what you believe in.
You are not the victim here, I am!
I came here for answers.
I prayed that this moment would never happen.
Where do we go from here?
Have you tried asking for God's help?
Will I see you again?
Haven't you heard anything that I've said?
Cineplex Studios. Just watch us now.
I say let's do it.
Hey there! Tyler Lewis?
Yes.
Francine McAllister.
You're late.
But, definitely worth the wait.
You can change in there.
Oh. Not inside?
I make it a policy to not invite women into my home that I don't know.
You don't trust me.
I don't know you.
I hear you're the best.
One of the best. Maybe not the best.
Whatever. I've seen some of your work. It looks amazing.
You know, I'm only doing this as a favor to your manager.
Well, then thank goodness for managers.
I'm sorry I don't have a hair or makeup artist for you. It was just such short notice when I got the call last night.
No worries. I came prepared. What do you think? Good?
Yeah, good. Yeah, more than good.
Should we get started then? What time is it?
It's 4:30. Why?
I totally lost track of time. I have to be somewhere at 5. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I think we got more than enough shots.
Don't get me wrong. I had a blast working with you. When do you think we can get together again?
I don't know. I have a pretty busy schedule coming up.
Well, do you think I could come over and take a look at some of the photos before you get too busy? That is if you will allow me into your place. You know, you should really consider taking me on full time. We can show the rest of the world how it's really done in the modeling industry. We have that spark.
About time. Where have you been?
All over the place. You have no idea how hard it is to find party decorations these days.
This is all you got.
It's all they had. Oh, come on. If you had told me, I don't know, a week ago that you were planning a surprise party for Dad instead of an hour ago, I'd have more.
Well, where would the fun be in that? I kind of enjoy watching you running around without knowing what direction to go in.
Ha. Very funny. Did you remember the cake?
Yes, and the ice cream. I'm way ahead of you.
Cool, cool. Is that him?
Oh, shoot. Okay, hurry up. Hurry up. Clean this place up.
I'm trying. I don't know what to...
Happy retirement, Dad.
Oh, yeah. Happy retirement.
Thank you, girls.
So, how does retirement feel?
Pretty amazing so far. The two of you didn't need to do this.
I know, but we wanted to.
Now all you have to do is go sit down and relax while Lindsay will take you or bring you some cake and ice cream, huh? Yeah.
Oh.
So, now that you've officially retired, have you given any thoughts into what you're gonna do with all your free time?
I thought about taking up writing.
As in novel writing?
Sure, why not? I mean, I've always wanted to write, and now I have more than enough free time on my hands.
So what kind of novel?
I don't know. Haven't given that much thought.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely see where I get my creativity from.
Okay, everyone, time to dig in.
Well, I must admit, I look forward to being around the two of you more, watching you both do your jobs. I'll never get how people make money staying home. When I was your age, a person got up and went to work. The only ones who stayed home were farmers.
Dad, that was like 30 or 40 years ago. These days, technology makes it so easy to work from home.
Technology. The death of me yet. That's one of the reasons I'm glad I'm retiring. Planes are turning into flying computers now.
Well, you can use all your new free time now to learn about it and see how it's done.
My daughters. The web designer and the business consultant. So, tell me, how are your businesses going?
My business is going good. It was a little slow at first, but I'm making progress now.
And what about you, Lindsay? How's yours?
Honestly, I have so much business, it's coming out of my ears. Sometimes I don't even know what to do with myself. Just so much work.
Well, maybe Abigail could help.
About that, we decided a while ago that we were just going to be focusing on our own businesses. You know, we're two stubborn women that we don't think it's good to mix family with business.
I see. God. If your mother could only see you now. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought her up.
It's okay, Dad. We know you didn't mean anything by it.
Abigail's right.
I am so lucky to have the two of you.
Cineplex Studios. Just watch us now.
Welcome home to Pacific Breeze with new episodes every Saturday. So,
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Cineplex Studios YouTube channel.
I say let's do it.
Robin Lewis.
Yes.
Brian Mercer.
It's nice to finally meet you in person. Please, come on in.
Thanks. Nice place you got here.
Thanks. Can I get you some water or anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Well, I got a set up for the podcast right over here.
Oh, great. So how long you been doing podcasts for?
About a year now.
And before that?
I worked in the corporate world. I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Welcome to another episode of us, coming to you from the beautiful town of Pacific Breeze along the California coast. Joining us today is Brian Mercer, a real estate developer who recently moved to Pacific Breeze. Hello, Brian.
Hi, Robin. Thank you for having me on your podcast.
You are welcome. So, tell me, why Pacific Breeze?
This location is beyond beautiful. Second is the possibilities that this town has to offer. And not to mention benefits of providing hundreds of jobs to this area.
And what about the people who don't want to see Pacific Breeze change?
Who wouldn't?
Perhaps some of the older residents of Pacific Breeze.
I see Pacific Breeze as a tourist destination. Look, you're right here at the ocean. It's a small enough town that could handle a little growth and a little infusion of cash to help the economy.
You sound like a politician.
I'm far from it. I have met a few.
And what of the environmental impact studies?
You weren't kidding when you said you'd be asking these hard questions. Is this an interrogation or an interview? You see, Miss Lewis? Or should I call you Miss Carter? I'm a little confused.
It's Lewis.
That's interesting because I've been hearing around town that you've been wanting to be mayor of Pacific Breeze. Now you have your local podcast. And you're able to voice the objections to, say, someone like me who wants nothing more than grow this local economy and to bring in a few jobs.
At the expense of destroying a small little town with a rich history of being California's little secret by the sea.
You know, Miss Lewis, there is a change coming to Pacific Breeze. Like it or not, this town is going to grow. And when it does, it's going to happen exponentially. So my advice to you, to everyone else, is start taking photos. Because that will be the only thing you will look at by the time I'm done building this major tourist attraction.
That is quite a vision you have there, Mr. Mercer. We will have to continue this conversation after I get some feedback from my audience.
Yes. I'm looking forward to what they have to say on the horizon.
Hi, Carl.
Monica?
Yes, it's been a while. I heard you retired from the airlines, and I thought I would swing by to congratulate you.
Well, thank you. Wow, this is such a surprise. Come on in.
Okay.
Please, have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Gosh.
I see you've redecorated.
Oh, yeah, I got bored during the pandemic and I decided the place needed a change, so it kept me busy.
I can tell.
So, tell me, what's happening? Are you still working?
Oh no, I was done being a flight attendant. I actually retired a few months ago myself.
Congratulations. So what have you been up to?
Sleeping.
Something we were always missing in the airline field.
Isn't that the truth? So what have you been up to since you retired?
Oh, well, I just recently retired, so I haven't had a chance to get into any serious trouble yet.
How's the family?
Well, good. Lindsay is a web designer now, and Abigail is a business consultant.
Wow. They're all grown up.
Yes, they are. So when are you going to tell me what's on your mind?
I could never hide my feelings from you.
Still can't. Now tell me,
Are they around now?
the girls? Oh, no. Why?
I was thinking, since I heard about your retirement, and since I'm retired now too, I think we should tell Lindsay about us, about me. I think it's time she knows the truth.
I don't know, Monica. I'm not sure this is the right time.
If not now, when, Carl? She deserves to know the truth. I'm her biological mother. I know we both agreed that we would keep this away from them until they were much older. But I want to be in Lindsay's life as her mother. And I also wouldn't mind being back in your life again. Now that we finally settled down and aren't on opposite sides of the planet all the time.
I don't know. How am I going to explain this, especially to Lindsay? Hi, Lindsay. This is your real mother, Monica, who I had a one-night stand with 26 years ago. All this time, I've told Lindsay that her mother went missing.
If nothing else comes of this, at least she will finally know the truth. I want us to be together as a family, something we could never have before because of our careers. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, for us to be a real family.
When was the last time you saw Lindsay?
On her 13th birthday.
You know, she's a much different person now. Look, before you say anything, why don't you see her first? And if you still feel as strongly after you've seen her, then yes, I'll support you in telling her the truth.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you.
Cineplex Studios. Just watch us now.
I made a mistake. I have been suffering for it ever since.
Where do we go from here?
We need to find out for sure whether this person really is Eve.
You know, they say things happen for a reason.
It's me, Jason. Eve.
This is not about me.
Since when? Now?
I never asked Jason to fall in love with me.
Who are you then?
It's been me this whole time.
All you can think about is how badly I'm hurting you. Have you ever stopped to think about how you're hurting me?
Tell me, do you bleed?
I never intended to hurt you.
Welcome home to Pacific Breeze with new episodes every Saturday. So,
don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Cineplex Studios YouTube channel.
I say let's do it.
Hey, I'm here to collect some of my things. You know, I tried calling the past couple of days, but you never returned my calls.
I've been a little busy.
I'll just be a few minutes.
Whatever.
So, where are you off to?
Aren't you here to get your stuff?
I am. Just curious.
Why? So you can spread some more lies and gossip on your podcast shows about me?
I didn't come here to fight.
Well, that would be a first. Are you having second thoughts about the divorce? You seem to be coming up with plenty of excuses to stop by here.
I never wanted a divorce.
Oh, please, spare me. You insisted on the divorce.
Do you know what it was like watching you surrounded by gorgeous models all the time? Do you know how that makes any woman, especially a woman who happened to be your wife, feel?
And do you remember me telling you to control your insecurities?
I don't trust any of those women, Tyler. They were always circling around you like a vulture waiting to strike.
Oh, come on. Look around you. It's been months since the divorce. Do you see any vultures around here? I was a faithful husband. I never did anything to hurt you or our marriage. You did far more damage to this marriage by letting your imagination get the best of you. Are you about done getting your stuff? Because I've got to go. For your information, I have a meeting with my manager. Not that it's any of your business.
Don't you get it? I still love you.
I think you love the idea of being in love.
We have so much together.
You're right about that. We had. But that wasn't good enough for you. Well, now you got what you wanted. A failed marriage, a divorce ruining both of our lives.
You know, the thing you never seemed to understand, the thing you never seemed to grasp, was where these insecurities come from.
Does it really matter at this point?
I was the model that you fell in love with. Your photos captured me like no one else could. You made me feel so comfortable on set, and you know, the thought, it just kept running through my mind. If it was so easy for you to fall in love with me, well, how soon until you just replaced me with the next model?
Come on in. You must be Brian.
And you must be Lindsay. Glad to meet you.
You as well. I'm just setting up for a little meeting here.
Nice place you got here.
It's my dad's house. I know. I still live at home.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to. Your facial expression said it all.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's all right. Let's just sit down.
I understand that you're the best when it comes to web design.
Where did you hear that from?
People around town have been saying you've been doing web design for years.
I have. So tell me, Brian Mercer, why didn't you just have your regular web designer do this for you?
You've been doing your research.
I have.
Fine. I thought it would help ease some of the pushback I was getting from the community if I started hiring local.
You mean to appease us?
To bring money. Why is it so hard for the people of Pacific Breeze to understand that soon enough this little town is going to be a thing of the past?
Because some of us grew up here. Others moved away from the big cities and came here. We love it here. And because we love it so much, we find it our responsibility to protect our small coastal community.
So why did you agree to meet with me in the first place about the web design?
Because I needed a big name client for my portfolio.
So tell me, are you for or against the expansion?
I'm here, aren't I?
That's not answering the question.
You know, I heard your interview on Robin's podcast. I must say it was enlightening.
How so?
You know, let's just leave it at that. You have a lot to learn from the people here, and it's not just about their land or what it's on. When you start ripping people's homes off their land, then you will see what it means to the residents of Pacific Breeze. I just hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
One thing you should know about me is that I never walk away from an investment.
Is that what this is to you? An investment?
Cineplex Studios. Just watch us now.
Welcome home to Pacific Breeze with new episodes every Saturday. So,
don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Cineplex Studios YouTube channel.
I say let's do it.
Well, that should do it. I've got plenty to make some good selects.
Okay, great. I'm so excited to see them. Thank you so much again for doing this. You sure you got what you needed?
I'm sure.
You don't seem so happy.
I am. It's just...
What?
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do photos.
What do you mean?
It's not something I want to bother you with.
Are you sure? I mean, is there anything I can do to help? I would hate to see you close your shop. Besides, that would just give that Brian Mercer developer renewed motivation to bulldoze the town. If anything, I'm a good listener.
If only the world revolved around good listeners.
Seriously, just tell me what's wrong.
Fine. I think I'm going to lose the studio next month.
Why?
Robin. She's cleaned me out with the divorce. My operating cash, business and personal savings gone. Plus, business hasn't been as good since the pandemic. I guess this is the last month I'll own the business.
Have you tried going to banks, asking for small loans, and...
You name it, I've tried it. I'm a small business. It's too big of a risk. Besides, these days, everyone has a camera and thinks they're a photographer. Pretty soon, photo studios will be a thing of the past.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, it's true. Well, it's been fun while it lasted. I'll email you the photos when they're ready.
Okay, sounds good. Tyler, wait. I just had a thought. What if I were to invest in your photography studio?
What?
Seriously, what if I were to invest in your photography studios just to keep you going for a while?
Abigail, I don't want to get into a situation where I have to pay you back. So, no, but thank you anyway.
Okay, how about 50-50 partners with you? That way, I can help you promote the studios as someone who is actually interested in the success of it.
Abigail.
I'm not taking no for an answer. Seriously, I just want to help you keep the shop open. And not only that, I want to make it the focal point of Pacific Breeze.
What do you mean?
I mean models. Lots of them.
How are you going to get models here?
You let me worry about that. The only thing you're going to have to worry about is the sudden influx of business you're going to get. Seriously, I want to put Pacific Breeze on the map and turn it into the hub center for new and upcoming models.
Like a mother agency.
Okay, deal. It's settled then. Okay, we can start our journey venture together tomorrow, bright and early.
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'll do what I specialize in, which is helping businesses, and you can do what you specialize in, which is just the photography session. Okay, and trust me, we're gonna be able to turn this around for you. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. We are the home of Hollywood's future stars. Cineplex Studios. Just watch us now.
I made a mistake. I have been suffering for it ever since.
Where do we go from here?
We need to find out for sure whether this person really is Eve.
You know, they say things happen for a reason.
It's me, Jason. Eve.
This is not about me.
Since when, now?
I never asked Jason to fall in love with me.
Who are you then?
It's been me this whole time.
All you can think about is how badly I'm hurting you. Have you ever stopped to think about how you're hurting me?
Tell me, do you bleed?
I never intended to hurt you.
Cineplex Studios. Just watch us now.